Isobel, welcome to Renew Yourself, our first video. Thank you very much for joining me with this live chat.
No worries.
I think let's just get started. Tell me a bit about yourself so the audience knows who you are and where you've come from.
Well, I'm nearly 30 next year, and I've been working as a lab technician for the last 8 years, and I've also been studying for the last 6 years. So it's been pretty hectic for me.
Yeah.
But this year has been a bit of a just slow down. Thanks, coronavirus. Just sort of working on myself has been the main priority this year.
Awesome. And so the last 6 years, I've known you for a few years as your remedial massage therapist, but now as your mindset and wellness coach. So just tell me about kind of your journey you've gone through over the last couple of years. Particularly what inspires me about yourself is you've really honed into what makes you tick, but also what you need for you. So you've juggled part-time work, part-time study, but also made some really key life decisions. So do you want to just talk me through what you've kind of gone through, the journey you've gone through over the last couple of years?
Well, I'd say for me, the journey started probably late 2018, early 2019. I just sort of woke up one day and I started questioning where I was at in life and what I wanted, and even in terms of relationship, in terms of job, even my hobbies. And I just sort of sat back and started thinking, well, I'm not happy, and what can I do to change that?
That's amazing. That's a really awesome insight to recognize that you're not happy and you need to make some changes. What did you do from there?
So I think the first thing that I started doing was actually looking into tarot. So tarot was the first step for me. And I started realizing it wasn't just about what you're doing in life, you know, to get by. It's more about what makes you happy.
Yeah.
And what gives you purpose.
Awesome, awesome. That is really inspiring from someone so young, because it often takes us through our 20s, 30s, and even into our 40s to actually find that. And I'm really appreciative that you're sharing that with us, because I'm very honest and raw with everyone that I chat to, and you know that because I'm honest and raw with you. And I probably didn't find that to my early 40s. So it's amazing that you have such insight at such an early age. So what did you do from there?
So from there, I think for me, I don't know if I started reaching out to you at that point. I think maybe we were having conversations within the massage time, and then it sort of spurred on to a bit more conversation, and then later on down the track, mindset coaching. But I also started doing a bit of journaling and a bit of meditation.
Awesome.
But through you, I learned to hone a bit more into that and do it a bit more regularly, and the grounding, and yeah.
That's amazing. So what did you do to start off with your journaling? Because it's a big thing in, I guess, wellness and life coaching, and a lot of people poo-poo it, as I would call it.
Yeah.
What did you find as you started that journey when you started your journaling?
Well, to be honest, I'm not going to lie, I did find it a little bit silly, but the more that I started writing down just what was on my brain, what were in my thoughts, it kind of took everything from in here onto paper, and it made me feel a bit more just calm, and started making me think a little bit deeper. And I don't know, it was kind of cathartic in a sense.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then you can start going into it a bit more, like the affirmations and your goals as well, which is a really big one. I think for me too, I started realizing my negative mindset as well through journaling.
Fantastic. That is really great awareness. I've talked to you about that. How did you initially start to work on that? What kind of drove you to kind of change that thought process? Because it's something that we all really do, but it's a real conscious awareness to change our thoughts and our mindset about how we approach our life in general. It doesn't matter if we haven't had a huge road bump or a blockage in our life. How did you go through that process?
I don't know. I think for me, it was like, honestly, I woke up one day and I just thought, this mindset is not doing anything for me.
Awesome.
I'm not getting anywhere by thinking negative.
Great.
It's only just exacerbating even my physical symptoms.
Yep. Yep.
And having that mindset was just exhausting me. I just couldn't keep continuing on. Like, I was having naps every day. I just couldn't concentrate at uni or at work.
Yeah.
I was feeling sick. My health was declining.
Yeah. It has a huge impact on the emotional side of life, but also the physical side of life as well.
Yeah, it's all connected.
Yeah, fantastic. And so from there, I know the journey you've gone through, but for the audience that's watching this, what kind of did you do? What did you start to go through? What process did you walk through in your life?
It was massive.
If you're happy to share this.
Yeah, I'm more than happy. For me, it was, let's get through this last part of university, and I did. And then once that happened, I actually started questioning the relationship that I had at the time. So I had a 5-year long-term relationship with somebody that I really valued but didn't value me. So I had to start questioning, yes, you're comfortable, but is this for you? Is this for your highest good? So I realized, no, it's not. And that was one of the most hardest things I've ever had to do, to turn around to somebody and say, I love you, but we need to go our separate ways.
Yeah.
And then from there, I even left Townsville and I jumped down to Victoria in order to search for a better career, because I wasn't happy in my job as well.
Yeah.
So I left a relationship, I jumped states, I left everything and everyone that I knew behind in order to just, I guess, start clean.
Yeah.
And work on me.
Yeah. Awesome. Amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so amazing. I mean, I have been on this journey with you from remotely, but for me, it's really inspirational that you took such major big steps and reevaluated every part of your life. You didn't absolutely rush into it, which I know from behind the scenes you didn't. You really consciously thought about it. What was, for anyone watching this vid, what was kind of the moment when you made that change, and what did you have to do within yourself to take those changes in your relationship?
Speaking the truth. That's really hard for me to do, because I'm not somebody that can, I don't want to downplay that I can't speak my truth, but back then I wasn't as able to get my point across as my authentic me. And having to tell somebody back then too what I wanted and have them deflect negatively on me and question my beliefs and values is really hard. So you've got to stick to your guns and just be like, no, what does my soul want? What does my higher self want?
Yeah.
And you really got to back yourself as well. Don't second guess it.
Yeah.
That's the biggest.
That's so brave and amazing. And sorry to cut you off there. It's just, you know, every time you say those words to me, and I know we've had a lot of talks offline and with our coaching and stuff, but, you know, that's really inspiring kind of words and, you know, actions to take to look after yourself and be true to yourself.